All right, I had to show you this sluice box before I take it out of the water. It is just loaded. All right, well, good morning, afternoon, or evening, whichever it may be for you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to episode 73 of West Coast Gold Prospecting, and I'm glad you could be here. Today we're in a new spot on a snowy winter day, and we decided to come out here and play around in a new creek and see what we can find. Let me get you turned around and I'll show you what the sluice box looks like after 5 pans, and I'll show you what the hole looks like as well. All right, here's what the sluice box is looking like. And we got some good gold showing up in here. I wasn't really expecting this. Let's see here. And we got nice pieces all over the place here. Hell yeah, this is gonna be a good day. I've only done like maybe 10 pans through here. Look at all the gold showing up. And it's kind of hard to see, but you kind of get a glint and glimmer of all of it through there. Some nicer flake right here. Yeah. We got Matt with Inside Bend, digging DeLong. DeLand. Sorry, I keep getting that wrong.
I mean, everybody likes digging DeLong, but it's a family-friendly channel, so digging DeLand.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna peek at this, and I'm gonna start feeding it again. Stay tuned. All right. Well, we're about 20 pans in, and here's what the sluice box is looking like. We got quite a bit of black sands in there, and there's gold all up under the black sands, but as you can see, it's really starting to light up. You kind of catch a glimpse of those little spots in there, little specks. But yeah, there's a bunch of black sand in the middle, as you can see, and there's quite a bit of gold underneath that. So I'm gonna run as long as I can. I got a hole in my left boot, and it's starting to get numb. My feet are, so I don't know how much longer I can go. But Matt's up here panning. We got Rob down here running the sluice box as well. And we're all got gold showing up in each pan, so having fun. Here's where I'm working. I just started chewing into this bench here. Classifying down to 1/4 inch into my pan and feeding it that way. All right, taking a quick break. Here's my dig hole. Just widening it out here and shoveling in pan after pan. Taking a quick look at the sluice box. See what it's looking like. Oh my, it's looking really good. Right on. Yeah. Rob's digging about 15 feet down from where I am, and see what he's got in his box here. Oh yeah.
There's one right there in that first ripple. If we can get some clear water, it almost looks like there may be a little thicker in there, maybe.
Nice. He's actually got all kinds of fine gold all through this rib matting, or this low-key matting. Hard to see at the moment, but he's got a bunch in there. Nice flake there. Yeah.
Well, there's one right down. Right down there.
Oh.
Sitting on that riffle. I don't know.
I don't.
Maybe.
Yeah, you got all kinds of fine gold showing up. Oh yeah. Right on.
Just read off.
Yeah, buddy. Stoked. Let's see what a Matt's pans looks like. Excuse the rest of my back. Oh, wow.
It's not bad.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Pretty much that every time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And he's digging from right here from the bank, right next to me, and finding good gold. Each pan, you know, between 10 to 30 specks. So, you know, can't stop now. Okay, so I got a hole in my boot here. Well, this isn't my boot. I borrowed Matt's waders. Mine got a big old hole in it just after we got here. And now Matt's has got a hole in his, so I am pretty much screwed until my foot's starting to freeze off and it's getting cold. So anyhow, let's take a look at the sluice box. And it's looking really good. You can see this. Yeah. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Man, that's looking really good. And I'm classifying 1/4 inch and feeding it slow so that I can. I usually catch about 90% of my gold up on the deep V matting up here. So I'm feeding it slow so it'll pile up like that on the deep V. But anyhow, I think I'm gonna do a clean out. I'm gonna have to call it quits. My toes starting to ache and hurt, and yeah, it's cold. Anyhow, I'll show you what the cleanup looks like here in a minute. All right, I had to show you this sluice box before I take it out of the water. It is just loaded. Man, that looks good. Oh my goodness. I wasn't really expecting this today. This will be the last trip of 2021. All right, so we're back home. I'm not gonna lie, I got pretty cold. I had a hole in one of my wader boots, and then I borrowed Matt's, and I ended up having a leak in those too. So both my feet got wet, my hands were wet. It's not completely prepared for it, and I got cold. So we're back home, and here are the concentrates. There's like 2 tablespoons, but what I think I'll do is separate it into 3 little parts. I'll have to dump it out, snuffer up some of it, and I'll show you. I'll put you on time lapse here, and you can watch me do it. Check it out. All right. So here's the end result after all that panning. Yeah, it took me a little while, but as you can see, there are some chunkier pieces in here. This one right in front of my finger, and yeah, there's some foreign stuff in here. I think they're tiny bits of lead. I already took like 10 minutes to pull some out. This piece right in front of my finger's got gold around some kind of rock. I can't tell exactly what kind, but there is gold stuck to that. It's big enough for me to pick up. Let's see. Yeah, there's gold around it. Look at that. Interesting. Definitely interesting. So let's get a close-up of this. Then I'm going to go and dry it out, and we'll weigh it up. I'll show you that here in a second. All right, got her all dried out, and here we are. Let me zoom in a little bit. And as you can see, there's a few little foreign contaminants, but I did pull out, a good portion of them. And there are a few left over, but it's not too bad. I'll deduct a little tiny bit of weight from it for that. But anyhow, let's see what she weighs. I've been curious for hours. This ought to be interesting. Let's just find out. Oh, yeah, 0.265. When we left earlier at the creek, I guessed 0.280. So I was pretty darn close. Wow. So, you know, I'm going to deduct 0.015 for a total of, let's say, 0.250, exactly a quarter gram. But anyhow, that was fun. This was only 3 hours of you know, throwing pans through the sluice and a couple test pans. And that was it. And I got too dang cold. But anyhow, I hope you enjoyed today's episode, you guys. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And we will see you next week.